Hello all, and once again welcome back to High Ridge Farm with the Walrus. I'm going to admit that I managed to absolutely screw up this recording. It's an early thing to state here that I accidentally managed to erase most of Wednesday's recording, which has meant that this video is incredibly short, especially considering the Thursday the 11th in Stardew Valley is the Luau. So, essentially, I get the wonderful joy of feeling like a bit of a twit. But to begin with, starting out, I've got a lot of watering to do with this area here. Now, hopefully, I will be able to soon get a hold of those glorious, glorious sprinkler systems that can improve my capability, because that's kind of what I need right now. Now, I will also say that I did a fair odd crack of fishing. Now, I was quite lucky that I managed to catch a sturgeon. Now, the sturgeon's quite an important one because it's one of the few fish that you can add to the Luau cookout soup that is considered the best quality item. And it gives you the massive boost to relations with the rest of the villagers. So I was quite pleased with that. Of course, it meant that I couldn't hold on to it for the Harvest Festival point, but I've still got that Iridium halibut ready for that one. But for now, as you can see, I've got quite a lot of nice crops to get ready, as I've got all of these hot peppers to harvest, which is lovely. And those melons are looking not quite ready yet, but I think it might be just a few more days and those will be ready to harvest, which will be lovely, as they're quite valuable. And I also need a selection of gold quality ones as part of the quality crops bundle, same as I need corn for that as well. But that's not too difficult, and thankfully corn is quite an easy one because it can be grown both during the summer as well as the autumn or fall season, which is easy enough. Now, looking at this now, I'm realising that, my goodness, my watering can is empty again. It's already coming to the point where I was so excited about having the copper watering can to be able to water all these plants, make life loads easier. But no, now I'm getting annoyed about the fact that I can't water stuff fast enough. So I'm half tempted to try and upgrade that next, as a iron one will be an improvement again. However, I've currently got the axe in for its service, or upgrade, more to the point, which is good, because the axe being upgraded will allow me to finally cut through the hardwood, which is something that I really need to do. And it'll also be one of the other useful things to actually add to the construction items bundle. Now, of course, I'm already getting quite exhausted, so I'm just going to quickly eat some of this. I think what I managed to do on Tuesday night was that I managed to go to sleep quite late, which was very foolish. Now, I'm just going to water the crops here, nice and easy. Now, I'm getting everything ready because I want to get some more crops in and plant those. So I'm going to have to get some fertilizer in there. Oh, excellent, we've got some common mushrooms. That's part of the autumn forage bundle. So that's, again, nice and easy. I'm really hoping at some point to get a purple one. I can't remember if the purple mushroom has a particular name or if it's just a purple mushroom. I do just forget, but meh, oh well. So I don't need that many, which is fine. Let's see, do I need any of these? No, I don't need the radishes, but I'm going to hold on to some of them just for the time being. So I'm going to dump the hot peppers in. I'm probably going to hold on to those because good old Mayor Linus, not Linus, the mayor, whatever his name is, he's a fond fan of them. And as you can see here, this is where I had that glitch error where I managed to delete a huge swath of the footage. So I feel a little bit stupid. Not to worry though, thankfully it wasn't too much that was missed. I did manage to give the mayor the hot pepper and he was very pleased with it. Goody goody gumdrops and all. So we've got this nice wave of hay and wheat to do, which again is another item to go into the what's it called, community centre bundles. Now, what I also managed to do is I totally forgot that Wednesday is not a day that Pierre is open, which is really not helpful. However, I'd managed to forget that because I'd been recently playing with a couple of friends on their farm, and on their little farm that we've got, I pretty much predominantly do all the animals for them. So we've got a large map that's being done, and so I just don't worry about seeds very much. I just forget about it a lot of the time. So, oh well. Yes, now I'm going to deposit some of this in here because I do need some of these things. I think what I need to do is make some preserve jars, because being able to actually make some jams and preserves or pickles, whatever it is, would be quite helpful generally for the farm, and would give me a little bit more extra money. So I'm going to make a few of those. Now, they're not too difficult to make, thankfully, either, so that's not going to be too much of a pain in the posterior. But, of course, I've still got to move some things around, and I will want somewhere more useful to actually store these preserve jars. I'm thinking probably just to put them in the house for the time being, but I would like to have a few better places to put them. There we go, so we got those, and I will just drop that on the bin because I don't... Oh, not on the floor, there we go. So I can quickly grab that again. But I'm going to make some spiceberry preserves. I'm just going to use this area of the house for it for the time being. It's just an easy bit to get it done. And conveniently I have 4 spiceberries, so that's easy peasy. Now, I am going to have a few more of them just because it's going to make life a lot easier. And there's a lot of faffing going on, I know, at the moment, but it is just to get everything organised and ready. I am probably going to take some iron bars with me when I go back into town, so I can get some more stuff some more improvements done, because I believe the axe is ready now. But I'm going to quickly sell this bit of gold wheat. I wanted to turn it into beer, but unfortunately I don't have the ability to do that yet, as I don't think my farming skill is quite sufficient to have the ability to start distilling in kegs. But as soon as that rolls around, that will be fantastic, because that will give me the ability to make beers, it'll give me wines, and it's just juggling the right fruits, because some are better as preserves, some are better as wines, and that's just the tricksy bit here. But it's not the end of the world on that one. But anyway, I'm going to just quickly harvest the last of these useful crops and just get watering quickly enough. Again, it's just trying to debate which tool is more useful to upgrade, but at the moment, considering I don't have the quality sprinkler yet, I don't really want to upgrade the watering can. But my plan, hopefully, is that when I get access to it, I can actually set up this crop growing area sufficiently well so that I don't actually have to water anything, really. And that's kind of my aim, is to just set it up so that it's minimum effort, because then it's less work for me, and it also means less work for this general video, because then it's less watching me watering stuff, which isn't the most exciting thing in the world, I will admit, but it does give me an opportunity to just talk nonsense for a little bit. So that is the main aim, is I want to be able to just have it all done, all capable, and just done. Thankfully, though, I've just got to water these couple of bits here. And of course, I don't think I'm going to be able to buy anything because Pierre is going to be nice and useful. So I'm going to grab my sturgeon. I'm just going to fling a few things into the shipping container because I don't need any of these. Go away. And off we go. I probably should have turned a few of those into some summer seeds, but at the same time, meh. I don't really need them, so it's not really the end of the world, and I'm sure I can go and find the summer items so that I could actually just make some. Like a small pack of 10. It's not really the end of the world, but it's just, they're useful more than anything. Just to have, more than anything. Okay, so let's have a quick look here. So I'm going to head down to the Luau. And, of course, during the Luau, you can run around and meet up with everybody. But what I'm mainly after is what's available at the shop. I do find the weird concept of the governor really peculiar, though. Like, I know I grew up in a small village. Well, small town. And we never had a time when a governor appeared in our small town. We had a mayor, but we never had anything weird like the governor. It's just very peculiar. Maybe it's something as just sort of like an unusual bit of this game, or perhaps it's just something that the designer wanted to put in, or it's something that they grew up with. Who knows? It's just weird. Also, his purple suit makes him look like a pimp, which is hilarious for me, at least. So I did want to put Lewis's underpants in, but unfortunately I haven't got a good enough relationship with Marnie to actually go into her bedroom and recover the mayor's underpants. However, I will try and do that, even if I just do that in a random video and just upload it, because it's just funny and it just makes me laugh more than anything. But I was quite pleased that I was able to dump something into the soup to actually make it worthwhile. It was trying to catch either a sturgeon or an ice pip, so you have until 7 PM to actually catch a sturgeon in the mountain lake, because after that point then I would have just gone into the caves, I think it's floor 80, and I would have just kept fishing until I caught one, or until I ran out of energy. But for now, because I've got the energy, and nothing else has really happened so far today, I'm going to quickly go over to the community centre, and I'm going to drop off the last few items I've got in my inventory for the bundles. Now, I've got the fodder bundle, which I can complete, which I'm quite pleased about. It's quite an easy one, but it's one of those things that I just kept forgetting about. Oh, I can't complete it because I haven't got the apples, have I? Hadoy. That's what I'm missing. I can do a good chunk of it, but I can't complete it. So I got all excited for a minute there, going, "Yeah, I've done the apples. It'd be great." No, I haven't. What a moron I am. Okay, but that collection is quite nice because it just gives you a shock of friendship with all of the villagers, because that makes life a lot easier. And that's not too bad, because I'd rather have easy ways of getting the friendship with the villagers, because then I can just get done, don't have to worry about anything, and on we pop. But looks like I'm going to head on back to the house now, because there's not really a huge amount I can do at the moment in the town, and it is getting rather late. Of course, I do feel rather stupid for managing to delete a chunk of the video, so apologies on that one, but I am already starting work on the weekend of the Friday, Saturday, Sunday collection, and I will be able to get that one uploaded pretty quickly, because I don't have to record a huge swath of information. So now I've unlocked the quality sprinkler and the cheese press, which is completely useless at the moment, but I've unlocked it, and I've got quite a lot of money there from miscellaneous, so I'll be able to upgrade some tools and get cracking with it. So once again, hopefully we'll catch you again on the next Walrus Plays.